I'm Rob Tatro. Welcome to Straight Talk. What we're talking about today is the proposed tax changes from Trudeau and Morneau. Now, they announced this earlier this year, and it kind of a big brouhaha, a big kerfuffle, and they use words such as closing loopholes, making sure the rich pay their taxes, and bringing fairness to all taxpayers. In reality, the only people they targeted here were business owners, and business owners are the lifeblood of our country. They create jobs, they make the market move, they create wealth through their own businesses and through the jobs that they create. So let's actually figure out what they've done here. Income sprinkling. So income sprinkling means if I want to pay dividends to my kids, my wife, my grandkids, and they are shareholders of the corporation, they can receive dividends. And they're paying dividends at a favorable tax rate. Now, income sprinkling is on its way out, according to the government. So they're no longer going to allow you to pay dividends to those people. So if I'm a shareholder at Tim Hortons or at Canadian Tire, I don't need to actually go serve coffee in order to collect my quarterly dividend from owning that stock. If I work I don't need to sell hockey sticks to get a dividend from Canadian Tire. Now, in privately held corporations like business owners across this wonderful country, they can no longer do that unless the wife or the kids or the husband is actively involved in the corp, which is ridiculous in my mind. And in fact, it's the only place in the world that they're going to have a reasonableness test for dividends. Holding passive investments in a corporation. Now, this is the second thing they wanted to attack. So if I hold a corporation, I have a holdco, I take the excess capital and I can grow my net worth and I pay a smaller tax rate there. Because remember, we don't have pensions. Business owners don't have pensions. They got to fund their own pensions. So this is one way to even out the playing field. Well, they attacked that. The good news is that they did decide that they're not going to follow through on that. The only ones that they will attack are corporations that have passive income of $50,000 or higher. That's good news. 3, they took a look at the capital gains strip. The capital gains strip is an effective strategy to move an income to a capital gain, thus reducing tax payable. A lot of people are doing it at the high net worth level. They decided they're not ready for it. They brought some measures forward. It's not happening at this point. So here's the straight talk. With respect to dividends, if you're currently paying your children or your spouse dividends and being taxed at a low rate, continue to do that aggressively. Why not? The tax changes aren't coming yet, and when they do come, then we're going to want to consider potentially other strategies, such as an IPP, which is an individual pension plan, or other high-level tax planning strategies. 2, with respect to passive income in a holdco or an investment company, you want to get that passive income as high as you can before the tax changes come into effect, because they're likely going to grandfather any previous income. 3, you got to be aware of any and all potential future tax changes that are going to come, and for that, make sure you're on top of things when Morneau or Trudeau announces anything, likely in 2018 or potentially in 2019. Thanks for your time.